The third circle. The air is thick with acrid smoke and the pinging smell of rot. The infernal realm is reserved for the most violent souls. Murderers, sadists, and those who reveled in cruelty during their mortal lives. Here, time is a cruel illusion. The damned suffer without respite, their bodies mending only to be broken anew. And Thraxis oversees it all, his laughter echoing through the twisted canyons. So beware, mortal soul. For should you descend to the third circle, you will find no salvation. Only the relentless grind of twisted iron and the fiery gaze of Thraxis, the Bull Everburning.
Hell yeah, that was rad as hell.
Thanks.
That was awesome.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that.
Yeah, how do you spell Thraxis?
Everybody, and welcome to Seven of I am your dark benefactor, Andrew Frost, and with me today I have a beautiful collection of souls. First up, Seth Coveyou.
It's me, baby. Let's go. Rip and roll. Let's go, baby. All right. I'm going to chug this beer, all of it, right now.
Do it.
Wow.
I'll chug mine.
Do it.
Let's do it. Let's make it happen.
Shotgunning right now.
Glug, 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 glug,
Glug, glug, glug, glug.
Ooh. Ooh. Sorry, a skeleton hit me.
You died.
Glug, 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 glug.
That was good. That was a good chug. Next up, we have Sky Swanson.
The Milgram experiment by Stanley Milgram explored people's willingness to obey authority figures, reflecting aspects of bureaucratic obedience. And I play Lllloyd Ron Hubbard.
It was also barely an experiment. Not condoned with today's ethics.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Replication crisis in full effect.
Next on the docket, we have Casey Reardon.
Oh, what's that? You hear that? Is that bacon on the griddle? Because it's time for another Kevin Bacon fact.
So it's sizzling, baby.
Oh, I thought we were going to do an ACAP thing. Oh, never mind. There you go. Go ahead.
All right. Now I'm sad.
Okay. Well, I mean, Kevin Bacon's not a cop. It's okay.
I guess that's true, yeah.
In some roles.
Kevin Bacon has cop energy, though.
Wow.
No, he doesn't.
Sorry, keep going, Casey.
Kevin Bacon formed a successful musical duo called the Bacon Brothers with his brother Michael.
Michael Bacon?
Yeah, Michael Bacon.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Why does that
Bacon
sound
Brothers.
like more of a fake name than Kevin Bacon? I guess because I'm just used to it.
Because you're used to Kevin.
Yeah.
John Bacon.
And we have Rachel Kordell.
What's up? It's your mean green reaping machine, and I'll snatch your soul. It's Moose Trax.
Moose,
Nice.
moose, moose,
Moose,
moose,
moose,
moose,
moose,
moose,
Trax,
moose,
Trax,
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 Trax, Trax,
Moose, moose, Trax,
Trax.
Trax. You can edit that together.
Nope.
Moose Trax.
Yep,
All right,
moose
or I'll
tracks,
just
moose
go
tracks,
fuck
moose
myself.
Tracks, moose tracks. All right, now edit that perfectly in time with everybody else.
There you go.
Okay, I'll leave that.
I can't believe that fits so well. That we didn't plan that. That was natural, guys.
Moose
Look at that.
Track.
And last but certainly not least, we have the one, the only, Jonas Tintenseher.
I play Remy the Fallen, and we are not Donald Sutherland.
So, last chapter, you guys brought the Archon of the Second Circle, Sabatumbra, back to his domain via basically getting party supplies. Worked out pretty good, but rather than start you guys off in hell today, I'm gonna fast forward a little bit.
Ooh.
Oh.
Jump cut.
You guys, at this point, have tracked down the location of Thraxis, the third Archon, and you've made your way to the surface.
What part of America are we in this time?
Judging by the amount of American flags on pickup trucks, you can discern Texas.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, Thraxis went to Texas. All right, baby.
Wait.
It's Threxis now.
Wow.
So at this point, you're all driving to where you believe you've located the Archon. And as you drive, a storm rolls through. Your engines growl in defiance of the tempests, and the wind tugs at your clothes. Lightning forks across the sky, illuminating the neon sign of the dive bar ahead. A flickering oasis in this deluge.
Ooh.
The bar's windows are fogged, and the faint glow spills onto the wet pavement. From the door, a man stares at you, seemingly unburdened by the rain pounding against him. This is the place. You can feel it.
I can feel it.
There's a certain electricity in the air that brings all the hairs on your arms on edge. And so you park your hell rides and you walk to the man at the door.
I'm still gonna make my hell ride the size of a pickle and put it in my pocket.
Pickle bike.
Pickle bike!
Have I already met up with them?
No.
No? Okay, then.
You actually haven't. You were privy to where they've tracked this Archon down, but you've not made your arrival.
All right, I'm on my way then.
So right now it's just Igsqua, Rick Dryfter, Trax, and Remy standing at the doors of this bar.
All right, guys.
The bouncer standing outside looking at all of you.
What's the plan?
I mean, it's been pretty easy so far. Everybody's been kind of willing to go back, whether it's, just us needing to show up and then standing in a stairway for about 45 minutes or just getting some party supplies for them. I say we just walk in there and see what they want, whether it's to stand around for 45 minutes or party supplies.
It's true.
Something tells me Thraxis will be a little bit more difficult to handle.
I mean, probably, but shoot, it can't be that bad.
Let's find out.
Would you like to make a brain checks?
Oh, yeah, to think about it?
Using your knowledge as a Fallen, you are a little more privy to the nature of the Archons.
It is really funny that our job has been easier than a school administrator's for like, three different, no, I guess two only at this point, 2 different Hellspawn.
I thought it was a great subversion of expectations. Andrew really Last Jedi does. That is a 3 under 9.
3 and a 9?
3 under 9.
Oh, 3 under 9.
I did not roll a 9 on a d6.
Okay. The circle of Thraxis is literally the one where all the violent people go. You can assume that he's not gonna go down easy.
Yeah, so I say out loud, someone get ready to get down on all fours behind him, and I'll shove him, and he won't be able to fight back. It's really that simple.
Oh, you'll tabletop him. That's such a good idea.
Nice.
Yeah, Igsqua, you can get on your hands and knees for me. Also, is anyone good at mechanical bull rides? Because that could come in handy.
Oh, that would be me.
Yeah, okay.
It's part of classic stunt double training.
Right, of course. As a last note, this is a bar, and if any alcohol other than wine touches me, I will erupt into flames, so please just don't spill your drinks, thank you.
Damn it, I'm not there.
We don't have wine at the bar in hell. What are you drinking?
Water?
All right.
And window polisher?
I'm going to tell you right now, there ain't no water down there either.
Yeah, I was gonna say, would the non-fallen of the party like to roll a brains check real quick?
That's imp piss.
Me? I'll roll it. I got a 4 under 8.
4 under 8? You can tell for a fact that is room temperature Corona, which is pretty damn close to water. But it is in fact beer.
It's good enough. Sorry, Moose Trax, you were saying something.
Well, Moose Trax wasn't saying anything. Rachel was saying something about Moose Trax. So
Moose Trax, you were emoting something.
yeah. On this, so this idea that, maybe it's not going to be as easy as the others. Andrew, can you explain how shadow form works? Because with the little level up we got at the end of last session, I chose shadow form, which it says shadows engulf the Reaper, and I get +1 to stealth and dodge. Is that a +1 to the thing that I need to not go over to roll well, or how does? Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, it adds it to your total that you need.
Okay, cool.
I agree they should have worded as a -1 on stealth and dodge rolls, but
yeah.
Do I literally just become a shadow person, or do I meld into the walls? What does that look like if I were to use that? It really only says shadows engulf the Reaper.
To quote Sky, it's your imagination. It can be whatever you want.
That's what I'm erring on the side of, actually. I think. How do you think you would?
Okay, cool. Then if I have full creative liberty on this, you say, this is going to be difficult, and I go, yeah, don't worry about this. I got it.
Ooh.
And I would like to evoke shadow form, and I think shadows come up and pull me down into the surrounding shadows of the area.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
That's cool.
Man, I love it when he does that.
With the storm that's brewing, I mean, it is buffeting outside. It's horrible. It's basically raining sideways right now.
I drown in a puddle. Just kidding.
All right, roll a new character, Moose Trax.
Well, it was cool.
Shadows are very easy to find because A, it's raining heavy, and it's also nighttime, so it's dark out. So it's very easy to disappear into the darkness.
Once that door opens, the shadows will be harsh from the lighting, yeah?
It may.
Wonderful.
It's a dive bar, so it's like 50% shadows in there.
That's true.
Yeah. I intend to roll through the shadows, but yeah, that's what's happening with me.
You have to test brains to use a power, right?
I do have to test brains.
Spend a grit and test brains, yeah.
Yep, here we go. Rockin'. That's a 4 under 8.
Hell yeah.
All right.
The rest of you see moose tracks just seemingly disappear. Really looking for them, you can notice this slight form in the ground slowly moving towards the door, but if you're not looking for it, it's basically impossible to see.
I hate it.
As prep work, I will also spend a grit and test brains to activate my armor, which is a 5 under 9, so I'm good. So a shimmering, it's not always there if you look at it, only kind of catches the light in weird ways, but like a glass, shimmering, polygonal force field surrounds me. It's like the shields in 1984 Dune by David Lynch,
Gotcha. I know exactly what you're talking
but
about.
more transparent and glassy, yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome.
Igsqua or Rick, you guys doing anything to prepare?
Nope.
No. I mean, I got. Yeah, no, not really. I'm good.
All right, so the three of you stand there with moose tracks kind of sliding underneath the door in front of you. During all this bouncer has just been watching you guys just go back and forth and talking.
Oh, I forgot about the bouncer.
I didn't.
Yep.
You guys are gonna go in? You've just been standing here, it's wet.
Yeah, it's hard to tell sometimes, but yeah, we're coming.
His head is literally on fire, or it was until he was a shadow. So I think we're fine, actually.
Yeah, he's not like a Charmander or something like that.
Right. What?
I don't know. Let's go.
Casey, take a point of psychic damage from me.
For breaking the timeline. All right. Could we go in, please? We have the 4 of us and a 5th one probably coming. Unless they're...
Yeah, they can stay outside, though. It's fine.
No, well, maybe they're already inside. Can I try and get around a window and see if I detect anyone that might be Lllloyd in the bar?
The bar windows are kind of fogged up due to the weather, and there's also bars on all of the windows as well, so it's going to be really hard to see something.
No, the windows are in the bar. The bar isn't on the windows.
Why can't we have both?
You bastard.
Yeah, I get my grip back. All right.
Nice.
God damn it, puns! My one weakness.
Yes, we would like to go in. Could we go in, please?
The bouncer looks at you and just gives a slight grin as they step to the side and open the door for you all.
I don't like that.
Why not? He's happy to see us.
Enjoy the show.
Oh, there's a show
A
tonight.
show.
Ooh.
All right. We enter.
Is it one of those doily shows? I sure hope so.
Maybe. You'll have to find out. So you enter this dive bar. As you walk through, you see the name of the bar on the door itself. The Stygian Stage.
Oh.
And in this situation, the word Stygian is apt. It's dark and murky and smells like stale beer and cigarettes. The walls are adorned with faded concert posters, graffiti, and the occasional knife-carved declaration of love or hate.
Yeah.
The floor itself is sticky, the ceiling stained, and the bar counter scarred from countless brawls. The flickering fluorescent lights reveal patrons nursing their drinks. Bikers, punks, and other misfits who found solace in this dimly lit hovel.
Whoa, the Misfits are here?
Yeah, dude! You see
Heyo.
the little 3-foot-tall Glenn Danzig walking around.
Mother! Wait, that's not today. That's not yet. It's gonna happen soon, though. It's gonna be great.
At the far end of the room is the stage where you do see a band setting up for a gig.
My kind of place. I'm gonna start looking around to see if there's anything, like indication of Thraxis anywhere.
Okay?
Specifically, I'm making my way to the jukebox, and I'm gonna get that going as well while they're setting up.
Anyone want to join Rick, or are you guys doing your own thing?
I'm just rolling through the shadows.
How many other people are in here at the moment? Is it like packed or?
It's honestly getting pretty packed. There's probably a good between people at the bar and people who are waiting over by the floor for the stage. There's probably around like 50 to 70 people in here.
Okay, I'm gonna accompany Rick, but my focus is on like scoping out the place and trying to figure out a good place to direct, if violence breaks out, to sort of direct it away from the people and prevent a lot of crossfire.
Okay, gotcha. Igsqua, how about you?
I start crawling on all fours.
Yep. Okay, I respect it. Your hands are kind of sticking to the floor as you move around. It is kind of gnarly, but I mean, honestly, you've probably had your hands in worse.
Yeah, I have not heard a downside. This is great.
Moose Trax.
Yeah, what's up?
What are you really looking to do in the shadow form right now?
I think I'm just looking to, one, I guess go unnoticed, and two, I guess I'm also kind of looking for signs, although if there's a juicy soul around, might be interested in that too. But, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to say Rick, Remy, and Moose Trax, I want you all to give me a brains check.
Okay.
Chair.
Fail. 10 over 5. Damn it.
And Igsqua, a style check.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, Igsqua style check.
Oh, okay, cool.
I should have done style.
All right. Ooh, it's bad. It's not good for me. 12 over 7.
Oh.
Oh, that's bad, isn't it? Isn't that boxcars?
It's bad.
Yeah.
That is bad.
So, Rick, you're not really feeling anything. Igsqua, as you're walking around,
Crawling.
I mean, there are a lot of fights in this bar.
Crawling around.
Yeah.
So as you're crawling, basically, as you place your hand down, you kind of impale your hand on a shard of a broken beer bottle.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay,
And that shit hurts.
you're gonna have to try and figure out a bad thing that happens to Igsqua. That's still...
He accidentally puts his hand in some hand sanitizer.
Yeah, he finds a lemon and some salt on the ground. He goes, oh.
That will be 1 point of damage, unfortunately.
Okay.
Powerful lemon.
Of all the things to, like, stick your hand in, I mean, at least it wasn't, like, I don't know,
Soap.
sea urchins or poison ivy or something.
Yeah, I think Rachel's got it with soap.
This wasn't soap or ethanol.
See, you keep listing good things, Andrew.
You could drink the ethanol, yeah. You gotta
That's
really
true. That's true.
spruce it up. How does Igsqua feel about puppies?
I will decline to comment. I think for the benefit of the show, I think I should decline to comment.
Agreed.
While we still have fans with Igsqua on this show, I'm not going to talk about puppies.
All right, I got a 4 under 9.
4 under 8.
You guys, you can feel a vibe. Something tells you that storm raging outside isn't because of bad weather. It's because of what's here. And that kind of weight, that pressure, kind of still sits on your shoulders.
I have the ritual mega thunderstorm. Could I potentially reverse it or do something with that to, I don't know, turn it on Thraxis or take control of the storm in a helpful way?
You can certainly try when they reveal themselves,
Okay,
or you find them.
sure.
You can't really reverse it. If anything, you're going to make it way, way worse.
Okay.
But I'll say via divine intervention, you would be able to kind of harness that power and
right.
redirect it
Yeah, cool. All right.
and kind of get some even more pep behind its step.
I wonder where Lllloyd is.
Good question.
And as you say that,
We love a good segue.
you all hear a clattering from the corner of the bar
Oh.
as a man is slid down and knocking all the bottles and glasses out of the way and landing on the concrete floor with a hearty thud. Lllloyd, would you like to describe yourself to your friends?
Lllloyd is an elderly-looking man with ripped jeans, a jacket that is, clearly 40 years old and has holes in it. They look like a deranged hermit. A tobacco and pipe clatters out of a pocket, and so does a chainsaw and a book called Warpland. And he just kind of stands up, and you guys can tell from the voice immediately. It's just like, I was just simply asking where your health and safety rating was. I didn't see it in the window, and I can't assume this place got anything above a C.
Oh, good.
You're damn right, and that's how it's gonna stay.
I mean, it's a federal crime to not have that in your window.
Oh, we do.
And he points over to a window, and there's just smeared with some kind of brown substance, this piece of paper that's just kind of limply leaning against it.
Well, you see, it's covering up the letter grade entirely, and it just sort of, okay, I get it now.
And I guess they'll have to come back.
Hi, Lllloyd.
Oh, hey there. Yeah, all right, I'll talk to you later. Hey guys, how's it going?
You find anything other than the health and safety rating?
I mean, a number of health violations, a number of safety violations. You know, they don't have a ramp to get in here.
While Lllloyd is going on about the subpar standards of this establishment, in my shadow form, I would like to tickle the bottom of their feet.
Okay, roll style?
Yeah.
Is Moose Trax in defeat?
Hoo hoo hoo. Hee hee.
I got an 8.
Ooh.
I got an 8
Hee hee.
over 6.
A pencil just went through my foot, so that kind of hurts.
I mean, since I'm down there and there's a pencil through his foot.
Yeah, just a small pencil through my foot. Who did that? And I looked down. Would I see you, Moose Trax?
Can I do a little tickling on my own while I'm down there?
Yes to Igsqua, and yes to Lllloyd. You do see, like, the shadowy silhouette of Moose Trax.
The shadow moves like a flame underneath your feet.
All right, well, I mean, you started this prank war.
Hate it.
Something tells me, Lllloyd, you're gonna either lose this prank war horribly or be incredibly efficient at it. Either way, I'm excited to watch.
Igsqua, what would you like to do?
Tickle Lloyd's bloody foot?
Isn't everyone?
Obviously? Is that a question?
All right, roll a style to get that shoe off. It's gonna be harder now that there's a pencil.
You're gonna make me roll for this?
Yes! Have you ever tried to tickle a foot through a shoe?
I mean, me personally, no, but I'm sure Igsqua does it all the time. With tongue.
Oh, God.
All right, that's a 4 under 7.
4 under 7? You do manage to stick your finger through the side of the shoe, and with your pointed, grimy fingernail, you do kind of hook it under and manage to get a little tickle on the arch.
Ooh. Hee hee.
I don't like you making character choices for me. I said I was using tongue. Okay?
You know what? You're right. You're right, and I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Please forgive me.
I forgive you. Okay.
All right.
I'll calm down.
So you start with the hooked finger, just to gauge how much space you have to stick that tongue.
Sure. Okay. All right. We can work that together.
You manage to slide it in and get a nice little taste.
I think this episode is going very well. Okay.
What is this?
Rick's gonna go to the band. He's getting away from all the foot stuff.
Understandably, I know that's how I feel about feet stuff too.
I'll stick with Rick.
Yeah, that right.
Okay. It's lame. Whatever.
I'm surprised you weren't sticking around. I heard that the feet are the windows to the soul or something like that.
Who told you that? Whoever told you that was lying. That's not correct.
Slurp, slurp.
It was Kevin Bacon, honestly. It was Kevin Bacon.
That's why Jesus was washing all them feet.
Yeah,
No,
Jesus
that's-
washed feet.
No.
Yeah, he's
Well,
washing
he
them
did.
windows, baby.
No.
It's the best place to take souls from.
No, and I know about windows and washing them, so I know that that's not true.
Do you know about washing windows?
Yes.
All right.
My true form is an infinite fractal of glass and crystal. I literally know everything there is to know about washing windows. Ask me anything.
So you know how to use the how do you use the big lift things on the side of skyscrapers to clean the window? How do those work?
Button.
Good enough for me.
Fucking got you. Fucking got you. Assassinated right there.
Not even gonna try scaffolding as a word.
What?
Nope. No, that's good enough.
All right.
Rick knows nothing about this. He's a country bumpkin. Anyway, this band.
All right, you guys. So you and Remy begin to approach the band. You see 4 burly, hairy men. You know, Rick, I'll give you a brains check for this.
Cool. I'm terrible at those. Let's do it. 6 over 5.
6 over 5. Okay.
They're a helping mechanic. Can I give him a -1 because I'm with him?
No, unfortunately. It's not something Rem you would know.
Okay.
So, you do not know the band, but you can see by the emblem on the drum kit that it is a band called Rust and Roar. 4 members, basic singer, guitarist, bassist, drummer ensemble, each in, ripped denim and leather and, just looking all beefy and burly and ready to start some shit.
So, you guys usually bring in a crowd or something? Looking a little dead here so far.
Yeah,
Coming from the walking zombie.
gig's not for another 8 minutes or so. We got time. Weather's kind of holding people back.
Sure. Anybody come in besides us? We're kind of looking for someone.
At this point, the guitarist who's tuning his guitar chimes in. You, looking for someone specific? Or?
Yeah, his name's Thraxis.
Okay, you gonna give us an actual name, or are you just gonna give some kind of weird title out?
First name Anne.
Hey, maybe it goes by Bull or Toro.
The bassist chimes in. Doesn't sound like anyone we know. I don't know. I mean, what are you looking for them for?
Owes us money.
Yeah, violent reasons.
Oh, that Trax, alright. Well,
Did somebody say my name? Just kidding.
No, it's Thrax.
we'll talk to the bouncer after. I mean, if they're a fan of ours or not, I don't exactly see why you'd ask us.
I don't know, you've probably been here longer than us. Just thought you might have seen someone walk through the door. You played this venue before? Maybe there's some places he might be in here? We just know he's here somewhere.
The drummer, a shirtless man with many tattoos on him, chimes in with a...
Yeah, we've been around the block a couple times. We've been. You're actually born in this town, so
Oh, hell yeah.
it's kind of our old stomping ground. We just signed our record deal a couple months ago, and wanted to just play the old stomping ground before we head out, to Hollywood.
Disgusting.
Yeah, it's always nice to do something with your hometown after you make it. I feel that.
After you sell out for money, gross.
But anywhere in particular we might be able to find this guy? Any, green room, side office, basement, toilet?
Toilet.
Well, if they're a fan, they'd likely come and just perform. They're not really allowed backstage or anything. But as I said, if you know who this Thraxis is, I assume you would just see them in the crowd.
Is there even anybody else here other than the band?
There were like 70 people. It's packed.
Oh, it is packed. Okay, for some reason I was picturing this place dead empty.
No, there's for like a little shitty dive bar, it's weirdly packed.
Okay, gotcha.
Like it's probably past legal seating capacity.
Well, don't tell that to Lllloyd.
Exactly.
Does anyone have any powers or anything that could help find?
0 powers.
You just don't have powers?
I do. Revenants don't get powers.
Amazing.
I have nothing that would help. Absolutely nothing.
Is this guy not telling us, or does he just not know?
He seems to just not know.
Okay then.
Moose Tracks, what you got?
So when Igsqua is, getting down and tonguey with Lllloyd's feet, I back away from that because I'm not really interested in being that close, but my presence is known. So I'm gonna go wander around the bar again. While I'm just kind of invisibly meandering through people, am I hearing anything, like any secret conversations, something that someone's not looking to get other people to hear?
Make a brains check for me.
Surely.
They don't want to be near your feet. I think the moose protests too much.
Got a 6 under 8.
Hell yeah.
So you hear a couple things here and there at the bar. One man is basically sobbing to his friend over a beer and just saying, "I thought she loved me, man. I thought she loved me real good. I didn't know she was going to get with Cletus. I didn't know."
Cletus.
His friend's just, has a hand on his shoulder trying to just make him feel better about everything.
Right.
A couple of the punks are just talking about how excited they are for the show to start.
Mm-hmm.
A couple other patrons just, talking about, their days at work, and you hear about Bubba breaking the...
But no mention of Thraxis or nothing, or...
No real mention of Thraxis.
All right. Interesting.
Honestly, it seems like you guys are at a normal dive bar. Like, no one's really talking about anything groundbreaking. No one's talking about, like, government secrets and hidden Illuminati shit.
Whoa. Guys.
Yes, Rami?
What if Thraxis is the bar? Everyone close your eyes.
All right.
I'm able to sense Remy's conversing from the other side of the room, and I close my eyes.
I'd cast Insight Lust on the bar if it is a person.
I'm going to spend a grit and test brains to activate light again, which forces all infernals to, in my light beams, to test morale.
Isn't that all of us?
That is all of us.
That's why you close your eyes.
You rat. Fuck.
And I mean, actually, I don't know if mechanically that's supposed to affect other players. I think that's supposed to be infernal enemies, but it's fine.
No.
I think it absolutely should, because that's hilarious. In which
That's
case,
really funny.
I am at the other side of the bar and I don't hear you, because I think this sounds narratively interesting.
Okay, we don't have a morale system, but that's fine. That is an 8 under 9, so that is a critical success.
Hey.
Critical success.
Hoping
Okay.
that the bar itself will test morale and get scared.
Or anybody in the crowd.
Yeah, I mean, sure, but the bar is funnier.
The bar gets up and starts running.
Does it do damage explicitly, or is it just a bonus 2?
So the light does not do damage to infernals. The light makes them test morale. If they flee, I think they have to run away, and then they also just flat get a -1 to actions. And separately, it also deals 1 damage to vampires at the end of every round.
I see this light coming in and I jump behind the shadow of a table.
Actually, I would say at this point, the light is so bright, kind of making everyone in the bar confused as to why you're glowing so suddenly and so intensely for a moment.
It's kind of like a disco ball because it refracts through my glass armor.
Yeah. But a beam of light does directly light towards Moose Trax, getting rid of all shadow permeating and
Oh, sorry.
knocking them out of shadow form.
Ah!
Sorry. I said close your eyes.
I pop out of the shadows and bowl into a couple patrons. Ah, jeez, I'm sorry.
One of them spills their beer and they're like, "Hey, watch where you're going, man."
Sorry. I was just, skulking around.
As you look down at the spilt beer, you catch a reflection.
Oh.
And the reflection isn't acting as you are. It's not moving the same way. And they're staring at you very intently and intensely. He's in the beer. It tries to speak to you, but it just kind of bubbles up the beer on the floor. But looking intensely at it, you can kind of make out what this reflection of you is trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
And that is, you've already met them.
Oh, shit.
And that's when you hear a guitar begin to play.
I look up at the guitarist.
And you see that the show has started.
Oh, I hate this.
You see the patrons stand from their seat and head towards the stage, excited at the spectacle they're about to behold. And the opening riff of Nuclear Nightmare slices through the smoky haze, sending a surge of adrenaline through the crowd and all of you. Bodies begin colliding in the mosh pit, fists pumping, the vocalist Mark's banshee wail echoing off of graffiti-covered walls as he sings his dystopian wastelands and forbidden love. And it's a fucking party in here. A mosh has fully erupted in front of the stage.
Can I roll to mosh?
Yeah, you can roll some guts.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's mosh. Shit. 10 over 7.
I got a 7/5 to mosh.
All right, you take a couple stray elbows, but nothing that really damages you significantly. I mean, will you bruise in the morning? Sure, but you're not hurt.
Oh, my flesh is dead anyway.
Are we triggered by this whole thing?
Yeah, I mean, you guys are just okay, this song kind of slaps, so you're kind of making your way towards the stage as well. But of your own volition, it's not like you're mystically drawn to it.
I think somebody hits the back of my head and my other eye pops out. Oh, shit.
As the set goes on, you guys are really enjoying the music and getting into the swing of things, but slowly something begins to shift. The frenetic energy of the performance takes on a darker edge. At this point, the entire standing room becomes a mosh pit. And as they mosh and as they push against each other and wall up against each other, it's almost as if people begin merging.
Ooh.
Limbs entwine and almost as if drawn together by some unseen force. The boundaries blur, skin against skin, sweat mingling, and faces lost in chaos. It's no longer just a mosh pit, but a writhing, pulsating mass.
Ooh.
Limbs begin to fuse together, forming grotesque hybrids. 2 heads emerging from a single torso, arms sprouting from backs, legs entangled in a grotesque tangle.
Ugh.
The music pounds relentlessly, driving this metamorphosis. The band seemingly does not notice, clenched in the fist of their own sonic strength. Bodies meld, bones snap and reform, skin stretches and tears, faces twist into masks of agony or ecstasy, you can't tell which. The crowd's screams blend with the feedback of the amps in a cacophony of pain and pleasure, until finally this large, fleshy, broken huddle of the people at this performance stands in front of you, and it lunges.
Oh, God.
Boom.
Would everyone like to roll initiatives?
Is there initiative in this game?
There is initiative.
Initiative is whether you act before or after the enemy.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
Okay.
Your initiative is your brains.
Oh, rad. 11.
Well, you roll it.
Oh,
9 over 5.
7 under 11.
I fail.
6 under 8.
7 over 6.
7 over 6. Just missing.
Yeah.
So, Moose and Lllloyd, you guys do have an opportunity to act at this moment.
Radical.
Perfect. Lloyd, you got an idea or?
I'm probably going to use a power.
I am also going to.
So is this monster coming together because of all the rage, basically? Like all the people were raging and going nuts? Would you say that's where the power of this creature is coming from?
You cannot tell. Make a brains check.
Oh, well,
That is what you're good at.
that is what I'm good at.
I'm looking to cause damage.
Oh, there we go. That's an 8 under 11, so that's critical success.
That is a critical success.
Hey.
Nice.
I will say that rage definitely helped spur everything on, but at this point, I think it's more so some kind of infernal influence. They let the devil in.
Okay, it sounds like I could still weaken it. I'm going to incite lust.
Nice.
Unbearable carnal desire enthralls your victim for a whole scene. So the big goop monster is gonna get horny. And that is a...
I don't know if that's a good thing.
That's a 7 under 11.
His face.
I was not prepared for this.
Moose Trex, you also rolled.
I did. I was going to hurt it, but I don't know if that will help
Hold on
the
a second.
situation.
Let's see how this plays out.
Yeah, I think, yeah, you know, I think, you know what? Ooh, interesting. Is it like being tied up? Because I could just, like, throw some chains at it and hold it down.
That's pretty good.
You can give it a try.
Combined with the lush. Sure, we got the chains of Mephisto out here.
Give me a roll.
Yeah, so, yeah, let's go for brains. We got a 5 under 8, and we spent the grit. So yeah, I see Lllloyd conjuring this lustful energy and directing it at this thing, and I'm gonna just open my jacket and shoot some chains at it. You know, maybe it's kinky.
Yeah.
The chains shoot out and wrap around this abomination, squeezing tightly, yet not enough to really do any significant damage to it. Movement seems to be more strained, but it's really not that agile in the first place. Really, all of its movements are coming from the sheer power behind it.
Cool. So right now it has a -1 penalty to something. It just says each successful attack imposes a -1 penalty.
I'll say that'll be the damage it does,
Yeah.
because I don't roll to hit.
Yeah.
Due to the nature of the hold, its ability to swing its body around to attack is hindered because there are chains in the way of its writhing arms and limbs. So that was a good move to make, because it's not going to be able to attack you guys as much as it could have.
Okay. Awesome.
It does, however, there is enough arms in the front of it that it is able to get a couple of attacks in. First, it's going to attempt to grab Lllloyd, succeeding, getting you held but not grappled in a way.
Okay.
You're just pulled closer to it as
Oh my.
these heads that are sticking out of the side of it begin just kissing and licking your neck.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ah,
You did this. You did this.
I'm not a big fan. Not a big fan.
There are a group of hands that do pull at the chains. Rather than attempting to pull it off, it instead tries to pull Moose Trax towards it, getting them closer. It doesn't pull you all the way, but your feet begin to kind of screech across the floor.
Slide in the beer.
And there are a series of hands that do make attacks at Igsqua, Rick, and Remy, just kind of slashing at you. You guys each take 2 points of damage.
Jeez. Oh.
Bounces off my armor.
I'm not doing great.
Oh yeah, I do have armor. Does that mean I ignored the glass damage from before? Because I got armor?
I'm going to say no. Well, do you have armor on your hands?
I mean, when I described my character, it didn't describe them having any armor, but I technically have because I rolled for dragon scale armor.
Does it give you an armor rating?
2.
Then yeah, technically you wouldn't, but I mean, it's up to Andrew.
That was lemon damage. Lemon damage is armor piercing.
Oh shit. I didn't even think of that.
That's true. It is acidic, so it does eat away at the armor.
Oh, rough.
So, I'm going to say you're okay. I'm going to say that it doesn't.
Okay, so I'm at full hit points.
You are full hit points.
I just healed.
Nice.
That's great.
That turned you on. That grab just kind of boinked your balls a little bit, and got you revved up and ready to go.
Boinked your balls.
Great episode
I
title.
think we all hear a little clink.
But you guys can move now. Like you guys, it is your turn.
Oh, so I get to go now, or what?
Yeah, you guys get to go now.
Okay.
Oh, okay, so how will we decide who goes first between me and Casey, the losers?
You can
You
can go
guys
first.
can
that's
act
fine.
in unison. You guys can decide in order. I leave it in your hands.
I feel like Igsqua would be a little bit more quick on the jump than Rick.
That's right, and he is jumping on top of whatever. What are we calling this? The dark mosh?
Yeah.
Orgy?
Dark mosh. The dark orgy. That's good too.
I kind of like that. The dark orgy.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna jump right into this. After I was touched and healed, I am at full mast. The Borat is ready to go, and so I'm just leaping and thrusting, and let's see where we go.
There you go.
That's a 9 over 8.
You thrust, and thrust you do. There seems to be just enough of a crevice in the mass that it doesn't really seem to pierce anything.
Do I roll it? Do I use a grit here in order to succeed?
No, you can use a grit.
I gotta use a grit reroll. All right, that's a 5 under 8. That's good.
That's better.
508, that's much better. Roll damage for me, bud.
All right, my Borat does 1 damage.
While your first hump doesn't do much, the second does manage to take its place within the arm, well, one of the arms of this dark orgy. And it does recoil in this weird combination of pain and ecstasy.
Cool.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Don't like this.
Hate it.
Well, I knew the first one wasn't gonna get the job done. That's why you got the second one and the third one and the fourth one.
Your dagger deals 1 damage?
It says it does 1 damage. Yeah.
It probably deals plus 1 damage.
Does it do plus 1 damage?
Yeah, it's probably plus 1 damage.
And the attack, I believe, deals damage equal to your guts.
Oh, it does damage equal to guts, so it does 9 damage.
Ooh.
9 damage, that's a lot nicer. Alright, so 9
Well,
damage.
that's great.
You got it.
Maybe it only takes 2 pumps. Well, what do I know?
Rick, what do you do?
Rick, getting swiped at by this thing, like stumbles towards the bar, looks up, grabs 2 bottles, smashes them against the bar, and runs up and starts stabbing.
Oh yeah, improvise, baby.
Alright, roll guts for me.
All right, here we go. Fucking hell, I'm gonna use a grit to reroll. It's not gonna help. It helped. That's a 7 equal to 7.
Hey.
7 equal to 7. Okay. So the stabbing does manage to take hold, because they're not very long, the shards. It doesn't manage to pierce heavily into the dark orgy, but you do see blood spurt from the creature. It definitely notices what you've done and doesn't appreciate it much.
Don't worry, I have a better idea for next turn.
Trust you.
And Remy,
I'm gonna spend a grit and test brains to activate speed. That's a success. It's a 5 under 8, so I get an extra action every round. I assume that's my first action, so for my second action, I will leap forward and throw myself into the crowd to try and hold it back away from my coworkers so that it can't hurt them and they can more easily damage it.
okay, roll style.
Ooh.
I'm gonna reroll one of those dice with a grit. Whatever. Well, I get a grit back for sacrificing myself. I'll reroll one of those dice again with a grit because I got a 6 dice. All right, that is a 5 under 7.
5 under 7? Okay. With your leap in the air, you manage to firmly plant yourself into this shambling horde. The fractals and beams of light shooting from your body, seemingly doing more to pierce it than even you anticipated. And as you do so, those beams of light shooting out from you manage to stab fully through this creature.
What?
Ooh.
Damn.
Yeah.
Just torrents of blood just pouring from every hole and orifice. And not splitting, the pile just collapses to the floor.
Damn.
Just a broken, bloodied mess. And it seems to stop moving. The music plays on, but this thing seems to be dead.
I was trying to be a hero, and instead I'm a murderer.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, they were all probably already dead.
No, that thing was definitely alive.
No,
but-
I just mean like as people. Once you kind of fuse together and form. Oh, hang on one sec. Rick pops his eye back in. Once you fuse together and become kind of your own entity, I think the personalities of the individuals inside are pretty much already gone.
Oh, that's one big massive soul. I'd like to go over there and try and take the soul, the mass soul of the combined humans that were in this thing. Is it present?
There are a lot of souls.
Oh, give
There are
it
a
to
lot of
me. I
souls.
pull out my handy dandy straw.
Just to be clear, you're trying to slurp the mass soul?
Ah, yes. Yes, I am.
Roll
Slurp, slurp.
roll style for me.
Oh, yeah, baby. Let's go. Oh, yeah. That's a 5 under 6, baby.
5 under 6, you manage to slurp up 60 souls.
Oh, my God. Oh, it feels so good.
Damn.
Oh, man. I feel amazing.
And as you all kind of relish in your victory, you realize that
Woo.
I'm relishing.
I'm mustarding.
Sounds like you gotta catch up.
I'm more of a barbecue sauce guy, but that's fine. Go on.
as you all relish in your victory, is short-lived as you all realize that isn't an Archon. That's not what you're here for. Sure, you survived, but you didn't complete the task you had set out to do. And that's when you hear the door open behind you, as the bouncer from earlier walks through.
Oh.
And he looks at you all with a smile on his face and a gleam in his eye, and says,
You know, I was just gonna have all them fight. But that was a lot more fun.
Suddenly, as he accelerates towards you, his body begins to shift, muscles bulging, skin hardening. Metal plates emerge from his flesh, encasing him in a sinister exoskeleton. The skull elongating, forming a bull-like visage with glowing red eyes. Exhaust pipes sprout from his back, billowing smoke, a roar of an engine now blending with the rumble of gears within him. He's no longer just a bouncer outside, but a nightmarish fusion of twisted iron and blood. This is Thraxis, the Bull Unburning.
It's pretty funny.
A pipe is a hole and I've come to fuck. Let's go.
He still has to test morale because of my light, unless the scene technically ended.
The scene did end at the end of combat.
Okay.
Let's do it again. it's
So
fine.
you can put it back up if you'd like. I'll give you a chance.
It'd be funny to make him scared.
She just immediately runs away and
just runs away.
says, well, second thought, I'm gonna go. Hey, wait a minute.
It's 4 under 9, and I'm out of grit.
409.
Just make Andrew laugh.
So 2d6 versus 5 plus his level. He has to roll.
He charges at you with unparalleled ferocity and excitement.
Don't love that.
And then he looks at Lllloyd, and you all watch as Lloyd's human form is pierced by these long metal paraforms.
Oh.
Ow.
Lllloyd, you're gonna take 7 damage.
All right. See you guys.
Couldn't happen to a better person.
And as Thraxis stands fiery-eyed and excited, he feels the limp body stuck on his horns.
Wait, that's it?
What do you mean?
Wait, is that? Like, I thought that guy was a lot more durable. Like, that's all it took to take him down.
That is the least durable person that you just pierced.
Oh,
I thought you would have a better sense of that.
the Trax. Oh man, that's well,
Ayo, that's my name, and I am not the least adorable. Thank you very much.
Well, now they're just stuck on my horns.
Sucks to suck, I guess.
I mean, I'll take him down if you go back to hell.
Yeah, you know what? It kind of sucks up here. I guess that's fair.
I start.
Boom! All it took was a good asking of him.
Yes. Yeah, Seth?
I mean, if that works, that works. I was gonna start swinging from Lloyd's limp dead body, just with like squelching sounds. It's just like the weight of a fat devil just kind of slowly ripping the flesh on the horns.
That's how we get him down, yeah. Eventually, he just splits down the middle.
Thraxis approaches Rick with, the intention of having Rick pull it off, but Igsqua beats Rick to the punch and just leaps up and holds tight. And with a sickening squelch, the body just slowly moves down the horns until it splits apart and off.
Well, I watched the fight. That was a lot of fun, guys. I guess I'll just go now.
Yep,
It was nice to have a break from downstairs for a bit.
I'm sure it was.
All you fuckers taking a break, stay at work!
Hey, go fuck yourself, Moose.
You go fuck yourself. Go home!
No, fuck you. You go home.
Oh my god.
We're not doing this again.
Roll a quick Moose Track, roll a quick initiative for me.
Okay.
I'm stomping around in Lloyd's entrails, just like gleefully, just over there chanting fuck, 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 fuck.
5 under 6.
Thraxis does attempt to stomp you, but you do manage to move out of the way in time. But as they stomp with such fury and ferocity that a pit opens up to the earth below. And
they fall through it?
the floor of the bar begins to crumble around you as it is sucked down into the pits of hell. And that is where we will end tonight's chapter.
Wait,
Go
did I do
fuck
that?
yourself!
Yep, that was all you, Igsqua.
Was it? I was the only one stomping, right?
Well,
No, it went to stomp
Were
me,
you-
and instead of me, it stomped the floor and fell through it into hell.
it was you, Igsqua.
You helped.
I knew it. It was me. Thank you. That's awesome. Guys, I saved the day.
Everybody, thank you so much for tuning in to this week's episode of
Yeah, hell.
Dearest Plugmaster!
It is I, the Plug Master. First to plug, Rachel.
Hi, follow me on Instagram at Rachel Kordell and follow me on Twitch at Majora's Rose. Whee!
Thank you. Next to plug, Casey.
Check out my socials at Casey_Reardon.
Well done. Next to plug, Jonas.
Linktree, Tintenseher, itch.io. Check me out. Thank you.
Very good. Next to plug, Andrew.
Guys, we have a really cool YouTube channel and TikTok account. You guys should check what we're doing. Get some of those visual gags that we're doing and actually see what they are. I'm sure we'll have a couple clips at some point of them.
Great embellishment and lies, Andrew. Sky, you're next.
Go leave us a review where reviews are available. Every review really helps. Thank you.
Whee!
Wonderful. That was it for me. I'm going to go die now.
Oh, no, they're dead again.
Plugmaster, don't go!
Oh, no.
Oh, no!
Andrew, they
It's
die
fine.
all the time. It's okay.
I know, it still doesn't
Yeah.
hurt.
We just get them back out of hell.
Alright, well, you guys want to have a motorcycle, what's the word? Like,
Off
motorcade?
into the sunset!
Yeah.
Jonas, you're not ringing!
I've ruined.
There it is!
Midnight curses.
God, I spit all over my computer that time.